It's Rachelsey at the movies! Yay! Rachel, we went and saw Mission Impossible.
We did.
And it was, I liked the movie.
Yes.
I think it was awesome.
Yeah.
I was curious, what do you think about the movie?
I thought it was a fun summer movie. I wasn't bored. It kept me engaged the whole time, kept me guessing. So I liked it.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm curious, what should we tell these people? Should they either go see the movie? Should they wait to see it on their favorite platform, which can be a variety of things? Or should they skip it entirely?
I say go, because it's summertime. This is an action movie. Like, you want to see it on the big screen because it's got a lot of action. Tom Cruise, jumping off buildings, flying through the air.
Superman in it?
Superman.
Kind of.
What do you say? Go, wait, or skip?
Obviously, I'm going to say go see this movie. It's a Mission Impossible movie. All of them have been good. I think the worst one was the first one, right? And they've all gotten, they're really good. They're really good movies. I think Tom Cruise does a great job in the film, and I think that you should go see it because it's an awesome summer blockbuster, and it's only, there's I don't know, is there any other summer blockbuster happening right now? I don't think there is. You've got to go see this movie.
Spoilers!
Spoilers! I am a spoiler robot coming to spoil your life.
So, in regards to spoilers, the one thing that I didn't like is I thought some of the stuff was a little too over the top for me. And I know it's a Mission Impossible movie, so it's kind of what they do. So, huge spoiler here. At the very end of the movie, there are 2 nuclear bombs they have to disarm. And so, they need 2 people to disarm one, 2 people to disarm the other, and then Tom Cruise's character has to go get the detonator key. And they have 15 minutes to do it. And they literally get it all done with a second to spare. And to me, I just thought that, I was really? That's what I thought. The other thing I kind of thought that the movie kind of rushed for me was it seemed to me that they were ready to have Tom Cruise's character, Ethan Hunt, move on from his wife so that they could have a new love interest in the next installments. Although I appreciate the official goodbye and making peace, I kind of, in my heart of hearts, just wanted them to love each other forever and not ever be with anybody else because they loved each other so much, even though they sacrificed for the world. But maybe I'm a little too over the top.
Oh, no. We didn't watch any of the previous movies, so I don't really remember a lot of the story, so I'm not speaking knowledgeably about that relationship that he had. I know that he married her, but I have no recollection of what happened after. You?
Well, yeah, they were married, and then
I don't know. Why are they not together?
Because she got kidnapped because somebody used her against him, and so they decided, for her safety, I can't be with you we watch all these superhero movies, and that's what they decide. That's why they wear a mask, right? To protect their loved ones. So she had to, become a ghost and, go into hiding, change her name, this whole thing. And so, and then they made sure to explain it in this movie. They really laid it out. That's why he did that. And then for her part, she couldn't be happy knowing Ethan was at home with her when bad things happened in the world because
he's the only person that can stop him. Right. So with all that information that you've given me in the plot, I don't know, she's kind of basically in witness protection program and they can't be together. And I'm assuming they're not married anymore. What I'm saying is that would challenge you on that. I think they can still love each other. I thought the movie illustrated, and honestly, I don't really even care all that much about this. I feel like there wasn't much thought put into these movies as you would expect. I don't think they had a set plot for telling a full story. They just tell it's a serial story. Mm-hmm. And so what I think the story I make up is that they just made a bunch of movies, and then they're like, well, we got to address this. And I thought they did that in a good way because the characters in the movie expressed gratitude to each other and love toward each other, and accepted the truth about their lives and where they were now and where they were previously. And they didn't blame each other, So
at the end, Ethan Hunt, he says, I'm sorry. He's I'm so sorry for, their whole past. And then, so what you're saying is that, her character, or his ex-wife, she thanks him because everything that happened is what led her, that's why she's the person she is today.
And I think that's an important thing that just in general in life that people can do. especially in today's culture. And I think that it was a good illustration of gratitude, and like they truly displayed unconditional love toward each other, you know, and at the same time, dialectically, like he still clearly is like in love with her and has like a lot of feelings about her, and like she appeared to at least have some kind of feelings for him, right? So I thought it was actually a relatively true-ish good thing to display in a film. Now, if I made the film, obviously, like I would want him to be with his wife, right? Like that's but that's my own. That's me bringing my own stuff into it and projecting onto the screen what it, like I would like to see. I was happy that they resolved it.
It could have been resolved in previous installments of Mission Impossible, where he could have just slept with whoever he wanted to sleep with. He could have started dating anybody, you know, like anything else. But they didn't have Ethan Hunt's character do that.
I like that. I like that he loves her. I
Yeah.
like that he loves her, and I like that he, with this information presented to me by the film, I like that he chooses what he thinks is best, and it's him not getting his own way. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a really important thing. And I think that, like, in a way, he's kind of heroic, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because, he's pretty messed up over her still. You know? Anyway, I thought the movie, beyond that, like, that's a small part of the movie. The movie is mostly action, and the action is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I thought there were just enough. I agree that some of the jokes fell sort of flat. Sometimes I was like, you know.
Yeah,
but it didn't bother me. Like, it wasn't, like, bothersome. It was just like, yep, that happened, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a difference between, like, me and you. So, like, I really would have liked more humor in the movie to, it's just something I would have preferred. Like, I like action, but, like, it's not, like, my primary thing.
I think Rotten Tomatoes scored it at 97-ish or so.
Yeah, that seemed high.
Beyond, like, I don't,
97, y'all. 97.
We can talk,
that should be, like, a near-perfect movie.
We can make a separate video about the Rotten Tomatoes thing being, their system is flawed, obviously. But I think that would make it according to them and critics, the best Mission Impossible movie. And I will say that, like, this movie is really good. It's a really good action movie. One of the best Mission Impossible movies. I don't have any, like, I don't remember which Mission Impossible movie I like. Like, I remember going to the movies and seeing one and be like, that was the best movie ever. Like, at that time, that feeling. Not, like, ever. But, you know,
I think
like,
when they brought in Simon Pegg and, what's the other guy's name? It's like a...
Vince Rhames?
Yeah, Vince Rhames.
Ramses. His name is Ramses.
No, it's not. I thought it was the first, like, maybe it was the first installment they brought them in on. It was like, oh, you've got your crew, you know? Like, this works.
Yeah.
And so I don't think this movie was better than that.
Yeah, and I don't remember. Like, I remember liking a lot of the movies. When I saw it again, I was like, is it? Anyway, so I don't know. Maybe it is the best Impossible movie. That's what I'm going to say about this movie. Maybe it is the best Mission Impossible movie. It might be. It might be number 2, and that's still pretty good. That's still a pretty good movie.
But isn't it like one of the best movies of all time?
That's a different subject. Okay. That's Rotten Tomatoes. That's
okay.
A whole nother...
Go see the movie. It's fun.
Just go see it. You want to go see it with us? Too bad. I'm just kidding. You can come, but we're not going to go.
We're not going to see it again. I want to see it twice. It could have been resolved in...
I'm sorry. There's like a I'm being printed. There's like a print of me coming out of the chair. I can't help it. I can't help it.
Until next time.
Until next time. This has been Real Talk. No, wait. Until next time. This has been Rachelsey at the movies.
Okay.
We're supposed to freeze like